Headlines are claiming the strongest evidence yet that vaping causes cancer, but if you dig into what the research actually shows, the reality is more complicated than that headline suggests. Here's what we know and what we don't. Let's start with what the evidence actually shows. We still don't have direct evidence that there are more cancer cases than expected among people who vape. What current studies measure are inflammation and other biological indicators that could suggest a problem down the line. These are indirect studies, not cancer case counts. That's an important distinction. The research community generally agrees that certain metals from vaping device coils appear to be the problem being identified. That's a long way off from making a blanket claim that all vaping causes cancer. It depends heavily on the device and how it's used. Here's where things get messy. Past studies that quickly linked vaping to cancer due to heavy metals were often conducted under non-standard testing conditions. Researchers would hold the button down without airflow, which causes the cotton to burn and coils to get hotter than normal use would produce. That skews the results. Proper vaping research should measure coil thickness changes over multiple cycles, limit draws to standard user pull times, test different power modes and coil resistances, and test both disposable and drip units across saturated and dry wicks. Most studies don't do all of that. Not all vapes are the same. There are vapes designed for maximum cloud production, flavored vapes made in China with minimal oversight, and FDA-approved vapes that have had studies showing very limited cancer risk. Lumping them all together misses critical nuance. For context, the community generally holds that vaping is much better than cigarettes. Users have successfully quit smoking by transitioning to vapes and gradually stepping down nicotine percentages over time. That doesn't mean vaping is safe. It means it's less harmful than the alternative many users were facing. The takeaway here isn't that vaping is harmless, it's that the evidence is still developing and the headlines are running ahead of what the science can currently support. We're looking at warning signs, not definitive proof. This video was produced with AI assistance. If you want updates as this research develops, this is the channel for that. What do you think researchers should prioritize testing next?